Hello everybody and welcome back to the Amalgam Estate. Alrighty, the time has come for us to destroy some of these foolish bosses that dare to stand in our way. So, as promised, this is going to be a boss rush episode, and for the moment, here's who we have planned. The Prophet, the Brigand 12-pounder, and the Storm Fiend. Assuming everything goes well, we'll kill all those three. If we do it extraordinarily fast, then maybe we'll go after another enemy as well. Malignant Dragon, still not happening. Vengeful Spirit, I'm scared of. And honestly, I'm pretty afraid of the Ringmaster and the Wretched Plague Priest, too. But, we'll see how I'm feeling later. That's actually quite a long dungeon. But he doesn't know what's gonna hit him, because we bring Hydrox, the Duchess, with the Aria Box, the Fortifying Garlic, Challenger's Reprisal, Castigate, Iron Maiden, and Feed the Beast. We then bring Nemesis, the Scourge, with the Monster Can, the Thing's Phase-Shifting Hide, and all of her abilities. We then bring Ronnie the Witch, better known as the Lunar Princess, who has the Daruma, the Tamer's Topper, and all of her abilities. And the most cursed cook you've ever seen, the Itinerant Cook, with the Vial of a Unique Ingredient, the Collection of Spices, Main Course Choice Piece, Occult Condiment, and its Remit. So, we have a very, very strong team. Ronnie is technically lower level than she should be, but I'm confident that everything is going to go just fine. Armor Pierce, debuff resist, Armor Pierce, and you have a chance to steal buffs. Okay, not my favorite. Alright, also not my favorite that you are immediately picking on her, so how about this? I'm gonna do the exact same thing to you. And we'll see how you like it. Now die. If only we got that roll first, we could have killed two of them. Okay, swap over. The time has come to use our special abilities. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that. So, the Daruma is affected by the Tamer's Topper. So therefore, we have a 190% chance to inflict plus 8% crit received. Then we also have, I think it's guaranteed, unsure about that, but a minus 35% chance to all of their skills. That's pretty good. After all, we don't want them getting too confident now, do we? Let's go ahead and get the main course going. That gives us a little bit of torch, a bit of regen, and we are going to stall just a little bit because, wow, they really do not like Ranny. Ouch. 7 damage, actually. That's quite a bit. I am going to go for Comet Strike. Yeah, you had that coming. Let's see. We'll go for Eclipse. Ooh, we got the 50%. Very, very nice. Now, we are going to get as much healing as possible. We'll just use Iron Maiden for fun. Okay, he's not able to do anything for the moment, so let's go ahead and go for Occult Condiment. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we go for Entremet. A worthy trade-off. And we also get Overfeeding, which gives us 5% more health. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Even with a guaranteed crit, that wasn't enough to kill. Perhaps our damage is not as refined as I thought. Oh well, nothing a massive sword can't fix. and we're all put to full health. So we're basically good to go. Let's see what's inside this. All our sprites do that, huh? Oh my... Bro, 3 battles in a row already? Wow. Alright. I'm willing to say... maybe not the best intro to a dungeon. But... that's okay. We're doing our best. And we'll probably get through no problem. It's just going to take us a little while. Let's go ahead and pop transform once again so that we can start glinting everyone. Starting with you. Okay. Ouch. Alright. They're not even buffed up.
Mark the heretic.
Well,
Let's get cooking. A Believe heretic. Nice bow.
alright. We are A-okay. Because we can just do some of this. We now have 2 glints on the field, which means our massive laser beam is going to be empowered. That stun definitely doesn't go through because we just recovered. Ooh, good dodge. Let's swap over. Sickle time. And now for you. Does this go through? No. Okay, you're bleeding. You are buffed, but meh, it'll be fine.
Blinding glare.
Don't do it. Yeah, that's what I like to see, baby. Occult condiment going down on Hydrox. Then we are going to give a little bit of extra regen to Ronnie because they seem to really hate her. Well, except for this particular fight. They don't like Hydrox in this fight. But still, Riposte is up and ready to go. Okay, he goes for a stun. Doesn't land, luckily for us. Yeah, we kill. What'd I tell you? Exacties. Now, let's go ahead and go for another Occult Condiment. We break even as far as healing, but we do also get the buff. Then, I'm gonna go for Choice Pierce. That's gonna make our end of turn healing just a little bit more effective. Now we go for Crescent. AoE damage, we get rid of one of the corpses, and they all bleed. Absolutely perfect result. Now die. Actually, that... dude, the damage from this is so bad. Azuri and Nova, like, just sucks. Like, I know it's breaking even right now, but goodness. Minus 60, and then we have plus 60 right now. So it's breaking even, but it's only dealing 3 to 5, and they have no protection. I think I'd rather just go with my guaranteed crit. Yeah, that seems a lot more useful.
Believe heretic.
Well, you're not very friendly now, are you? Die. Yeah, he's dead to bleed. If you think about it, we're still the winner here. Wouldn't you agree? Decrepit hair seems edible. Sort of. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be eating hair that we just picked up off the ground. I think we'll avoid doing that. We're not that desperate. We literally have a cook in our party. Accuracy crit, minus crit chance received, damage reflection, dodge and minus crits, and debuff resist. Okie dokie. Well, let's open up strong. Well, we haven't seen them in a while. What do you think? Are we feeling lucky? By the way, I know what you're thinking. Why is Ronnie suddenly at 168 stress? Easy. It's because 2 stressful incantations put her there. Yeah, just 2. That's what happens when you're underleveled. Let's do it.
got the rage. Meow, meow, meow. Slash, slash. Ah, slash, slash. You die, die, die. Grab, grab.
Boy, their voice is always hard to do.
Behold, the carrion moon.
I debuff you. Because you have more action economy than anyone else.
Grab, grab.
Wow, you know, that's great and all. But I simply don't like the amount of actions you get. So behold. Absolute max roll. Hey, can't complain about that. Hydrox should be able to finish this off. Unless we get stunned. We don't. So you die. Okay, tiny bit of stress healing. Very, very good. We are bleeding on Ronnie, by the way, which I'm not a huge fan of. But guess what? We get a regen. And also a crit heal, apparently. Hey, okay with me.
Call of the vermin. Blah. Slash, slash. Blah.
Well, that's just not very nice at all, is it?
Call of the vermin. Slash, slash. Crunch, crunch.
No. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into sickle mode immediately, and that didn't do nearly as much damage as I was expecting, but either way, it was a crit, and I like crits. Well, he does get his extra turn. However, he is dead next scene, so I'm actually going to opt to ignore you and debuff you in the back instead. That way you have far less chance to crit as well.
Crunch, crunch.
Okay. I could have sworn that was a stun, but I guess not.
Call of the vermin. Grab, grab.
Ow. Not the end of the world. We're fine. Everything is okay. Let's go for Occult Condiment. Oh, yeah. We like crit heals. And now we go for Entremet. Oh, we like healing. That's our favorite thing.
Crunch, crunch.
You. Okay, down to 10 health. We like that. We should be able to finish you off. I'm gonna go for Crescent. A fine display. Okay, you're all bleeding, albeit not by much, but that's fine. Oh, the blood. I must have the blood. Okay, instant act out. Not ideal. But this is better. 2 rats left to go. Well, we would have stunned one of their turns. Ow. 17 damage. Goodness. That is a hefty hit. Apparently we do have 100% damage reflection, though. You know, I feel like these effects come out of nowhere sometimes. I'm starting to wonder if the devs themselves are giving me some of these. I'm kidding, of course, but it is funny to think about. Alright, you die. Finally, a bit of peace. Food's ready. I don't know if cooking next to rats is really that good of an idea. Either way, we're camping here soon. As soon as we get to this room curio, we're camping because holy. Ooh, and we got more healing. So bad news, we got a terribly timed hunger check, couldn't camp. But what we got instead is a secret room. By the way, I don't know why I decided to sing-song that, but I did. Alright. Give us something good. Jake's head. More stun and move resist versus bleeding. No, chance. More bleed and move resist versus stunned. Huh. Also, one whole piece of food. Yummy! Well... We know that there's nothing in our way, so I'm gonna get rid of the shovels. Now that is max value. We have 2 more fights, one of which is the boss, and the other of which, we don't know. That's another reason why we couldn't camp. Just hunger checks, like crazy. Just hunger checks, everywhere. 35%, we're not taking that. 100%, we like that. Alright, we got 6 torches left, more than enough. And we approach the boss at last. There is an empty spot. I would have taken the gold in place of the, food, but there is a small chance that we have a hunger check, so let's not chance it. Oh, you guys have a shared health bar. You take 25% reduced damage, and you ignore riposte, and you bypass stealth, and you have riposte. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright, well, first things first, get rid of the riposte so it's no longer an issue. Then... we lower his protection, and then we lower your protection. Oh. Ow. Is that a counterattack because I attacked you? I'm suspecting that it just might be. Oh boy. Mini boss right before the real boss. Ya love it.
Let's get cooking.
Ideally, not too terribly much stress damage is going to be done. I have a sneaking suspicion that Ronnie is not going to survive this mission, if I'm honest. I'm going to go for you. Bow versus bow. Equinox. Oh my, 26 stress damage and it had a chance to stun? Wowza. Okay. Well, right back at ya. Okay, we didn't stun him. Okay, so it's not a counterattack. He just happened to attack directly after us. Fine, fair enough. 30 damage coming down from Hydrox, which gives us a little bit of a heal. I'm gonna go for Eclipse, because it is a double hit. And since they share the same health bar, may as well get some value. Okay, all of you guys are just massively debuffed. Incorporeal Cleave is met with the hilt of a sword. Let's go for Occult Condiment. Then, let's try to reduce your effectiveness. Okay, it did land, so you are far weaker to everything. Therefore, we do land the stun, and we also stumble. Now, guaranteed crit. Potentially a stun. Pretty good. 2 stuns and a shuffle. Okay, it's just the one on the horse. Death Hounds. Wow. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Alright. Huh. Well, let's swap our form. And let's get a double hit. Okay, opening up with an extreme first cleave. I don't know why their health bar is gone, but you know what? Whatever. And then we... chop. They're down to 17 health. We almost have them. Tell you what. You get a little bit of that. And then to increase our end of round healing, let's just get a little bit of that, huh? We're up to 40%. Pretty good. Spectral Snipe. No. Down goes the Wild Hunt. Deathhound Skull, plus 20% damage, bypass stealth, ignore guard. Suffer 15% of damage dealt. On hero being hit, self breaks guard. On hero being hit, debuff self can't be guarded. Oh boy, I don't think I've seen a more risk-reward trinket in a while. Ha. Well, I do want to take it with us. The issue is, what do we take? Because there is a very real chance we take one step and we have a hunger check. I'm gonna chance it. Let's chance it. I'm sure there won't be a hunger check. There's never a hunger check. Never punished. See what I tell you, never punished. Oh, that was way too risky. We should not have done that. But it's time. The fulminating prophet makes his prognostication. So, I want these pews, and I intend to get them. This is gonna suck, but oh well, we're gonna shuffle. Then, let's get a Frosculent on him. He has 12% more crit, 50% blight resist, and he bypasses 10% armor. We missed a 78% chance. Oh boy. Alright, let's go for friendly communication because I have a real good idea for how we're gonna get through this no problem. And it happens to rhyme with teal pig. That's terrible. I couldn't think of anything on the fly. Okay, Fulminate coming down. We do get a very healthy riposte. Rebel of Ruin does not end up hitting Rani, which is actually very, very good for us. Oh boy. Alright. If we go for the jump, that gives us quite a bit of life steal, and the first of 3 pews has fallen. That's a lot of money. That's a whole lot of money right there. Let's attempt... Actually, that's not gonna land, huh? 90% base? Yeah, that's never gonna land. Let's just debuff him instead. Okay. Let's go for the double hit. Wait for it. Okay. See what I mean about, I think I mentioned it in the last episode, why I want the animation speed up mod so badly. This is why. It takes 19 decades for some effects to go off. Oh. Okay. Let's go for a Cult Condiment here. Then, debuff you. It's fine that the mark didn't land. Ooh, 28 crit coming down from Hydrox. We're in a very precarious place with Rani right now. Rebel of Ruin brings her to death's door. She is 1 stress. And Hydrox killed her. Hydrox killed her. Now, I know what you're thinking. How did Hydrox kill her? Because she was at 199 stress, perfectly fine, we easily could have healed her, and then Hydrox had an act out because of Bloodlust, which did 1 whole stress, which caused her to die. Now, I know it was risky to bring her to this mission, but truth be told, I feel that we just got extremely unlucky. Like, if it wasn't for just getting 2 freaking stress damage crits, basically at the start of the dungeon, we could have gotten through this just fine with Rani. Unfortunately, it seems luck was not on our side. We are also doing a lot of passive damage to the Prophet right now, so... Okay, be that way. Yeah. We could have easily gotten through this, so that's just really unfortunate. That's a real Darkest Dungeon moment. Okay, another pew is down. Only one more to go. Prognostication. Okay, we're almost through this pew. But do you know what time it is? Say it with me. House real big. Car real big. Everything is real big. Yippee! We don't get to use real big very often. Behold, your pews stand no chance. And apparently she's so massive that you can't hit anyone else. There's a chance that the itinerant cook dies now. There is actually a chance that the cook dies. Okay, we got the pew. We could come back to reality, which would make it so that the cook does not have a chance to die. Do we chance it? We chance it. We chance it. We always chance it. We take every chance that we ever have. She lived. She's dead. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? It was even a crit death blow. I freaking knew it. The moment I saw he was going for fulminate, I knew it. Whatever. Your blood is ours. Ay, ay, ay. Well, the question is, was it worth it? Honestly, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I want to say it was. But, we lost 2 characters, so... it probably wasn't. I'm so mad. Alright, the second death is, like, majority on me, right? The first death was just unlucky. Either way, that's a boss dead. Ooh, look at that! Mizufer won something. What the heck did you win? I don't think I've ever seen that. Look for the red exclamation mark. Aha! You got a very rare trinket for the clobber? Plus 30% bleed skill chance while bleeding and retaliating punch. Huh? Wow, good job, Mizufer. Jeez. It only slightly... Oh, wait a minute. We got another dice? Are you serious? We can actually do the combo? We have 2 sets of dice. We can actually do the combo. I can't believe it. Oh, look. Ronnie is back alive. Never punished at all. What is that? Like a 1 in 80 chance that she would show back up? That's crazy. What can I say, boys? It's just that easy. Oh, that's perfect. So basically for that dungeon, she lost 1 whole level. We take those. Okay. Well, what the... that's funny. Stormfiend or Brigand Pounder? We're gonna do both, but which one do we want to do first? Well, you know what? The previous dungeon, I think we can all agree, did not go good. But this one, on the other hand, is bound to. Also, truthfully, I don't know which way the boss is gonna be, but we bring the Warlord with the Buffonata, the Ancestors Map, Brutal Blow, Horned Rush, Sentinel, and who's next? We then bring the Seeker, who has the Unholy Trinity, Ancestors Candle, Siphon, Strike, Chain Lightning, Warding Flare, and Fury from Beyond. We then have Sibyl with the Blight Amulet, the Benevolent Scales, and all of her abilities. And the Bowman with the Rusted Armament, Hammer and Tongs, Change Arsenal, Sure Shot, Piercing Arrow, and Powder Arrow as well. I want to say the boss is probably on the right. Hang on. So 4, 4, 2, 2, 4, 5, 5, 2, 2. Okay, yeah, definitely on the right. Definitely on the right. Oh my god. We just missed a 70-something%. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and set up a riposte then, shall we? Then, I think it'd be best if we get some AoE damage. Okay. Now... Really, she can't target stunned. Alright. Less chance for all crit. May as well play defensive. Okay. Scampers, that's fine. Signal Spores. A tiny bit painful, but it never blights, ever. Oh, amazing crit from the Seeker, which also debuffs everyone to have a little bit less damage. Goes down. Ow.
Impossible.
Well. Electrifying. Now we can take both of you out with a properly placed arrow, 71%. And this time it lands. Now, let's go ahead and cure this blight before it's able to do anything too terrible. And now a little bit of AoE goes a long way. Oh yeah, I love piercing damage. Now, I still really think that the boss is going to be on the right side, so that's exactly where we're going to go. Nothing will stop us now. Something will stop us now. What do you guys have, anyway? You have armor piercing, damage reflection. You have just a whole lot of resistances to everything. Let's... You're not stunned, but it's still almost a guaranteed kill, so we go for that. Now, let's go ahead and increase our crit resistance. Okay, now I'm gonna go for Sentinel, because I think that is gonna give us the most possible value. Then, you know what? This will get good value. Tiny bit of damage reflection is not amazing for us, but that's fine. Riposte, immediately going to good use. I'm also going to go ahead and get a Warding Flare. That way we have 2 ripostes up and going. Okay. That horror is not amazing. Embrace the dark. What a shame. You know what? Meh. More resistance. May as well. Now, we missed a 71% again. Well, we can take all 3 out this turn. So provided that they don't do like a one-shot kill crit, they're all dead. Okay. Bah! Good stuff. Now we go for... Yeah, it's actually perfect. That was me, sorry. Does this even do any damage? No. Alright, get a regen. That way we could potentially offset that. And an AoE takes him out. Oh, and we got his trinket. Okay. Fungal Spore Pod, Blight Resist, and just a whole lot of reduced damage from stuff in the wield.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yep.
Extremely situational, but still very, very good. Battle. Ugh. There's so many battles going on. This is all 55% more damage. Oh, all right. Warding Flare, and then we also go for Sentinel. Good stuff. You know what? Let's go to Blight Arrows. Okay. Unfortunately, we did miss 2 of them, which I'm not super happy about, but they also have quite a bit of extra stats.
So whatever. Now, let the lunar light do what it must.
You have 55% more damage, so you die.
Blacken this world no longer. Cover me! Ah!
Now, we can pull him back, I believe. Oh. Buddy, you chose the wrong team to do an AoE attack on.
Slice and dice!
Buddy, you clearly didn't learn from your friend now, did you? Ooh, dang, down to 3 health. I think we can actually take him out. 70%? Okay, we have XCOM numbers. 70% may as well be 0. How about a 40%? I mean, to be fair. Yeah. 65%. Apparently that works, though, so we take that. Which means we also get all of his cool stuff. Okay. Well, we're not going to take the Crusader trinket, but we are going to take everything else, and we're going to say thank you, Mr. Bandit, for all of the cool stuff that you have given us. To be fair, 4 minor antiques is definitely not nothing. Let's just get rid of that, and then
A death watch.
Okay. Yippee! Now,
Paw the earth. The victor lands the first blow.
the fact that it gets rid of all of our torch is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Oh boy. Debuff resist, can't be marked, ignore guard, blight resist, crit, damage reflection, and crit.
Oh, goody. Oh, this sounds so fun. I really like the sound of this one.
Alright.
You know the deal.
Let's get a ton of riposte going, and I'm honestly super tempted to use alignment. However, more accuracy, less stress. That sounds good to me. Now, I'm going to swap arrows. AoE. Yeah, it's pretty good. Ow. And that's not even that bad.
Rapid rush.
Okay, you're debuffed. Excellent. Right, you ignore guard. I was really wondering. Oh no, I sure hope the cannon doesn't get, or not the cannon, the No, yeah, I guess the cannon. Well, even if the cannon has it, it doesn't really matter, huh? An unfortunate thing. Okay, good stuff. Only 3 more to go. You're the one... No, it's this one that ignores guard. Okay. So, you have to go. Then, we could just go for a kill shot. It's a kill shot. Or you'll just do it to yourself. There's been a punishment. Oh. Oh, goodness. All right, we know that there's not going to be a hunger check, so 1,000 gold. Not bad at all. Debatably, we should have gotten rid of our shovels for the deeds, but, well, what are you going to do? Move resist, debuff resist, armor piercing, minus 35% damage received, and minus 15% crits received. Ugh. More crits, debuff resist, bypass stealth. You have a chance to steal our buffs. You have accuracy, crit, dodge, and blight resist, and you're also stealth. Okay. So that isn't gonna be nearly enough. Let's get some cannon damage early, huh? Now, debatably, this is the wrong play. But that will not stop me from using the forbidden lamp! Exacties, by the way. That was such a low roll that Exacties is very scary. Oh, that is so not good. Okay. 5 to 8, and we also deal AoE damage. That sounds pretty good to me. And we crit for 12 with AoE damage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, let's go ahead and get a riposte up and going, just so it's ready. Reinforcements. Okay, you have stun, move, and blight resist. Oh. Oh, that's not nearly enough damage. Okie dokie. Well, it will kill you. Never mind. Huh, that's not good. That's real bad, in fact. Will Chain Lightning even do anything? Let's try. Why not? We'll put Chain Lightning on the cannon. I don't actually think it's gonna do anything, but the idea is there. We also do get a little bit more cannon damage. We are all but guaranteed going to take a cannon shot this turn because there's no world that we kill him. Okay, unless we get the biggest damage roll you've ever seen. You know what? I'm actually gonna swap arrows. Hang on. You have far less bleed resist. All right, never mind. We got literally maximum roll. That was so lucky. That's unreal. And you have damage reflection, which isn't terrible, but also not amazing. A little bit more cannon damage. Keep it rolling. Blanket fire. Raw. Okay, that does make life a little bit easier. I'm gonna try and pull him forward. We missed an 84%. Okay, yeah, that's real good. That's real good is what that is. 4 to 8, 27% chance to crit. I'm just gonna deal some cannon damage. We're all blighted, but that's fine. Bleed? Ha! 2 over 3, it's not enough. Now, hear me out. What if it's a misfire? It wasn't. Oh, interesting though. It did progress the jolt. That is really interesting. So that does technically work. I'm just gonna maximize cannon damage here because he's dead to bleed. Let's go ahead and swap back. Okay. Now, let's cure this blight while also giving ourselves a little bit of a regen. We like that. We're on death's door, but it's okay. She is not going to take any damage. Everything is A-okay. Now, let's swap our ammo. Swap again. Okay, armor pierce. Minimum roll. Alright, well, he hit maximum earlier, so I guess minimum right now is fine.
Reinforcements.
Alright, we're back to a full party. You have a chance to steal buffs, and you also have 35 more accuracy. Oh, boy. Alright. Let's get their riposte going. That could be bad. Okay. Horn rush with the exacties. We are getting relatively lucky in this fight. Now, let's do some big AoE. Okay. We do take a tiny bit of damage, but that actually increases our damage. So therefore, I am A-okay with it. Let's give ourselves a little bit of crit protection because, oh boy, do we need it.
Reinforcements.
You ignore guard, and you have a chance to steal buffs again, okay? Right. Well, we could just, you know what? More cannon damage? Sounds good to me. Could we kill? If I swap ammo, you are dead. Perfect. Okay, 9 more damage on the cannon. Okay. You know what?
Banish.
Alright, that completely takes him out for next turn. And he's dead. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, plus 25 dodge. Oh, boy. That is just... That's not what you want to see. Ugh. Blink of fire, that's alright. We're back on the death's door, but we will be fine. Because we have the power of healing and regen. Now, big damage. We need big, big, big damage. He's at 6 health. That is actually worst case scenario because otherwise we could have gotten 4 guaranteed damage and he would have been dead. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. 3 to 4? That's not enough. Oh, right, and the minus damage received. Yikes, it wouldn't have even been enough. Well, death's door, oh! Wow, we actually got a misfire. And it caused his buddy to get stunned! Well, you want to talk about good luck. There it is. Even if we didn't kill him this turn, the fuse man was stunned because of Jolt. Honestly, I'm more shocked that we got use out of Jolt in that fight. Okay. Well, that went pretty well. Now, okay, as for, like, what could we actually have done better for this fight? Our backline damage was pretty good. Debatably, we should have shuffled to give Sybil a little bit more utility in that fight, because she does have very, very good abilities. Like, for example, Solar Flare isn't bad, but a 5 Blight that's all but guaranteed is very strong. Solar Ray also would have done more damage against the Fuse Man if needed. But all things considered, like, I think we played that correctly, albeit with a couple of mistakes here and there. But either way, we now have a massive 12k gold, the basket of heads, and everyone is now level 4. Megalophobia. Sunny Disposition is OP. What? As long as you're above 5% health, you take 20% less stress damage. That is insane. Luck Wearer instead of Hard Skinned, I'm kind of 50-50 on. And Observant is never terrible. The town is still abuzz. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Okay, Flack and Mizufer unfortunately did not get any cool goodies. Anybody new? Trench Doctor. Did we lose our Trench Doctor? No. How about our Matriarch? Did we lose Raptor? No. Thorn. Did we lose our... I feel like we did lose our... No, we didn't lose a Thorn. Okay. How about... Snack. Did we lose Snack? No, we do still have Lynn. Okay, yeah, we're just good to go. And then we do have Bennett as well. Any cool stuff in the store? Not really. And we can't afford any crystalline stuff. Don't crash, don't crash. Good. Well, looks like we have a Storm Fiend to go kill. This one's probably going to be much harder. The time has drawn near. Also, once again, no idea which way we're going. It could be this bottom left. Or it could be the top right. I don't know. What I do know is that it's me, the Black Cat, with the broken pendant, the ancestors map, and all of my abilities. The Oni with the unholy trinity, Mora's head, obliterate, shattering roar, inexorable advance, and unfettered spirit. We then bring Vivosa, the Jizai. Jizai? I don't know. I don't know how to say that still. It's been however many episodes, I still can't say that. But she has the bloody stake, the hammer and tongs, and all of her abilities. By the way, can I still just say that it is so crazy that Vivosa has Sanguine, Twilight Dreamer, and Gift of the Horned Rat? That just absolutely insane odds. But then we finish it off with the Trench Doctor, who has the doctoral thesis, the heavy boots, keep going, breathe it in, back off, and overdose. Now, debatably, doctoral thesis combined with back off and overdose is not the play. However, it could also be the play, so we'll just see how that goes. 70, 70, 60, 90. All right. 90% works out. At least that one worked out, but... Boy, sure are a lot of rats here. If only we had... some kind of cat here that could deal with that. We missed a 90%, and now we're debuffed forever. Oh my god, it's getting worse. It keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse. Everything is bad. It's all awful. Overdose. Alright, they are technically debuffed, and because they are rats, we are dealing extra damage. Then... we mark ourselves, that way we do more damage. We also get a beautiful stun. I am going to go for a stress heal, that way our next attack will also get a little bit of a buff. Wow, you must be doing something really evil. By the way, where did all of our torch go? Let's go for keep going on ourself.
I feel better already.
Ton of damage being done to the rats. Beast roar. Rah! Unfortunately, it was not very scary at all. I am gonna go for shattering roar. That was actually very effective. Oh. Alright, Vivosa has decided that I am, in fact, being too loud. You're bleeding, so you die.
Delusion.
Okay, next attack will do a little bit of bleeding. So, you know, this team, as you can tell, has quite a bit of synergy in it. Bleed, stun, and critting, basically. Let's go ahead and go for breathe it in. All of us get buffed. We also do have a little bit of a debuff, but meh. Ow. Well, that's unfortunate. You know what's even more unfortunate for you? I expected that to crit. Either way, you're now stunned. Enjoy losing your turn. Never mind. What's our stun chance? I'm actually kind of surprised that that didn't go off. Wait a minute. 110%. We get so 135%, and you have 70%. So was that like a 60% chance that we missed? Fine. Okay. Immediately made up for by a crit heal. Gowl fever. What the heck is gowl fever? All right. Alright. These quirks seem real weird. So far, I have not been impressed by those quirks. Okay, we do have a whole lot of baddies. You will bow. Well. Colossal damage coming out from me. I am going to go for a stress heal as soon as possible, but first, a stun. By the way, how many of you guys instinctively went to went to either grab the mouse or tap your screen when I said but first because you were expecting a sponsor? Be honest. Be honest. Those two words have been just completely destroyed by YouTube. You know you did it. Some of you know that you flinched for it. You were ready to skip the ad, which doesn't exist. Hey, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I've many a times done the same thing. But it is still funny to think about. Either way. Ow.
Well, that wasn't very nice at all, now was it? Die!
Okay, you're all bleeding. You're not... Oh, none of them are dead. Dang. Alright, overdose. Okay. Death! Nope.
Frenzy!
I think we roar.
A powerful blow indeed. Hallucinations. They're all hallucinations.
Wow. I'm gonna go for the gourd. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Thrust a stab! You're not the queen. You're the north wind. Don't deceive me. Show me your true form now!
Okay, God, I'm just an Oni. I don't really know what you expect me to do, but... Ah! Oh, it's done.
We are a group of daring and reckless rascals! How can I work like this?
Honestly, the proper response.
Let me see how many faces you have.
Is that to me? Are you asking how many voices I can do? Because it's quite a few. I mean, yeah, they all sound somewhat similar, but still. I'm gonna go for a stress heal. Ah, much better. You know, debatably, I'm just gonna double up on it.
This world has gone mad. We are a group of reckless under the Nahi Bridge. Let's hang out together. Let me see.
Okay, lady. Vivosa, you are gonna need to calm it down. Let's dial it back a notch, shall we? Also, this is super greedy. Dang it, we crit. I was gonna try and get another stress heal. Dang it, we crit. Paranoia and Survivor's Guild. Wow. These continue to sound absolutely terrible. Let's give Paranoia to me, because I have anxiety in real life. More... It's perfect. It's literally my debuff. Plus 30% stress damage taken, less chance to be surprised, and trap disarm chance. Yeah, that sounds right. Why not? We'll give Vivosa Survivor's Guilt. More stress, minus dodge, and more crits received. Wow, these are awful. These are absolutely freaking terrible. Why would you want to use these?
You're going to die.
Thanks, Vivosa. Really appreciate that. Yeah. That sets my mind at ease. Okay, you know what? They do have levels, right? Maybe at the higher levels they're actually worthwhile, because right now they are literally a pure debuff with actually no upside. Other than like plus 5 accuracy against humans. Alright, double crit. Yep. Well, we're not stunning him. That's not happening. So, let's get a regen and a guard.
Collect call.
Okay. Yeah, this is problematic. Tell you what, sword control. We need a little bit of damage. Okay, now cat bite on this one, because he has accuracy. Okay, 5 over 4, not terrible. Let's overdose them. Alright, you're all debuffed. Good stuff. Now, we roar. That damage is insane, by the way. The roar's damage is actually crazy. That was a bad trade overall. That's most of my health overall.
So noisy. Please, please shut up.
Okay, Vivosa, God! You gotta calm it down a little bit. Look.
Mom, I can't distinguish. I really can't distinguish.
Oh. Well, the monster came out for a moment. Vivosa. I'm trying to do a commentary here, okay? My sound settings are way better than a few episodes ago. Headache. Uh-oh. It could be bad. That could be real bad. Let's go for a group heal. Static electricity, go for a double stun. Ooh, with a crit, you know that lands.
I don't have much time left. After I die, I'll go find you in Dialonguao. Your soul is mine.
Yeah, you collect skulls, whatever. How about we do some of this? Raw! Alright, well, that's helpful. I'm gonna go for a heal. That means our next attack will now heal, which is good. We like that. Let's debuff them with a little bit of... Now let's try and give them another electric shock. 6 damage combined with the blight. You are also taking 50% more damage, which is pretty good. Show collection, a crit of 12 is what you're met with. And even though we are taking quite a bit of damage, and that has a very real chance to stun. Don't do it. Oh my god. Wow, these debuffs have really just caused an issue. Tell you what, 11 damage. I don't have much time. Okay, well, let's do some damage. Okay, that does give a restoration. We do also get bled, but whatever. Doesn't matter. You are dead. That is good. Electrified. Can't go for purr, so let's stall. Okay, wow, triple stumble. You love to see that. Unfortunately, our stalling effort did not pan out. A single trapezohedron. Not that I'm ungrateful. We do have keys. Oh, alright, I guess we'll go to the secret door. 90, 85, alright. Also, the battle music bug still happened. I was all but certain that that had been fixed. I guess not. To be fair, I mean, how are you really supposed to fix it? That is just a consequence of running so many modded dungeons at once. We don't need warp stone. Oh. Alright, thanks for that, Vivosa. You are a beacon of light right now. Oh boy. Let's debuff. We only debuff one. Vivosa, if you could stop stressing yourself out, that'd be great. Let's make them take a little bit more damage while we're at it. They are also all stumbling. I'm gonna go for a stun. Luckily, it does end up landing, and we are now hyper buffed. Let's try and get a stress heal while we still have the opportunity before Vivosa absolutely loses her mind. Keep in mind, we still have a boss to kill.
Die, die, flame of fire! Suppressing fire!
Vivosa continues to dislike the the commentary.
Ow!
Seems bad to me.
42 stress?
$42 stress seems excessive. Okay, well, it's paranoia. Okay. This is not going according to plan.
Focusing fire!
Hey, let's purr.
Die, die, front that thing!
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh my god, bro, it's every time!
Ah! I hate this game. I hate this game. Ah! I hate this game. Well, we are in severe trouble. Also, we cannot finish, we cannot kill the boss. That is just not happening.
Ah! We are a group of reckless and too hard, too hard.
I must be going crazy.
I can't tell. They need me.
Yeah, if we could all stop cackling maniacally, let's focus up, everybody. Trench Doctor, use back off. Good stuff. A gun is all we need.
Bow to form.
Oh my, 24 crit.
Who am I, Endow? Whatever she said. Die, die, flame of fire!
No, it's another Death Star Blight.
Were you even watching my flank?
Please. We can't heal because we're not in position anymore. No. Okay. We're in trouble. We are in severe trouble. This is so bad. You know what? We can make it work. We can get a regen. And you're guarded. You're alive for now. Okay. And double riposte takes you out. All right. Still not amazing. Yeah, still not amazing because we have to bail now. That wasn't even the boss. We went the wrong way. Oh, man. Well. Oh, good to know that this dungeon was, in fact, doomed. Oh my goodness. Miracle Wings for the Dragon Saintress. And Ceremonial Sheath for the Sisters. Oh. Man. It happens. It happens sometimes. Unfortunately. There are times where you're gonna get lucky, and there are times where you're gonna get unlucky. And this was one of those times. Now, truthfully, I feel like these quirks did not help. These quirks are absolute garbage, and I don't know why you would ever use them. Now, okay, if I'm wrong, be sure and let me know. But literally, these just seem like hard mode, I want to challenge quirks. Like, am I mistaken on that? Or is Tier 3 just amazing? Does, like, Tier 3 go from Paranoia 3 to, like, Omni-Vigilance or something, where it's just all benefits and no downsides? Or... because, honest, I don't see why you would ever use these. They've all sucked so bad. Survivor's Guilt is literally terrible. Paranoia is terrible. And then I know for a fact some of us have some more as well. Like, ugh. Ugh. Alright, well, not amazing. Unfortunately, the Oni goes down. And we do not beat the boss. Well, on the bright side, we did get a crap ton of gold, but, like, if we could avoid losing characters, that would be ideal. And she is not around for the moment. So, unfortunately, for the foreseeable future, she is gone. That seems good for Sibyl. Whoa. Wait a minute. Funerary Urn. More stun chance, more debuff. Monster killed, remove the cooldown on Fireball. Monster killed, all monsters are debuffed to take more damage from Fireball. That is fun. That seems so gimmicky. Yeah, not amazing. I don't think we've ever gotten Katie back, have we? No, I think Katie is still dead as well. I mean, unless I'm mistaken, I don't even think we've seen her yet. Ugh. So yeah, we're still missing 3 characters. The Oni, the Cook, Katie. Yeah. Dang. Oh, wait, we've never seen Zhao again. Is Zhao actually just permadead? Wow, that sucks. Do you only get 1 Zhao? Borovika! We haven't gotten you back yet either! Oh my... bro, we're missing so many characters. I thought I had been so vigilant reviving you guys, but I just haven't been seeing you. Goodness gracious. Now, Hydrox is... yeah, Hydrox is there. Buckshot is here. Man... oof. Well. Ups and downs, I suppose. That's funny. Most pristine gemstone combined with the trinket we just saw. It's actually, like, pretty crazy. However, I kind of want to go after the displaced tyrant. I do think we're going to do that in the next episode, though, because, oof. Either way, you know, could I have played some of that better? Yes, of course. I don't think there's ever a time where it's completely true to say, no, there's nothing I could have done better. I feel like there's always something that can be done, but it definitely doesn't feel good when RNG bites you. But yeah, the Plague Doctor quirks are just terrible. Like, even his disease, PTSD, is terrible. Why would you want any of these? I don't know. Maybe they do get really, really good later on, but they suck right now, and they don't even seem worth it. Ah well. Ah well. What are you gonna do? But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We may not have killed all 3 bosses in this one, but we are certainly going to go on a boss killing rush in the next one as well. We have a displaced tyrant to kill. And then debating on how it goes, we will go after one of these super scary ones as well. Ooh, that white priestess statue actually seems real, real good. Also, why would you ever want these? Because the spider staffs don't even work. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And in the next one, we take our revenge on some of these bosses. Bye.